I think I'm gonna die.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna die.
I got news for you, Jack. I know you're gonna die.
Yeah, you only think?
Yeah, you only
Yeah.
think.
Well, I'm like 50-50 on it. You know, what if I'm him? You know,
What if you're that guy?
what if I'm that guy? What if I what if I die, but then 3 days later I come back?
Jesus.
Yeah, Cristo. No, I drank. I didn't even drink that much. I had. All right, ready for the tally.
Yeah.
I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots of tequila. I had 2 shots of whiskey. I had 1 drink of Jameson Orange. I had 4. No, I had the 5th beer. 5 beers. And then, man, I feel like I had something else. Oh, you know what? I had a mixed mezcal cocktail. That's
Oh
it.
yeah,
So 11 shots.
Well,
11 ounces of liquor.
11 ounces of liquor.
Well,
And you know,
no.
they say you're supposed to drink half your body weight in ounces of liquor every
They
day.
do.
I don't know if that's
yeah.
true.
Mondo doesn't have a food pyramid. He has a food funnel, and it's all booze, and it goes
Yes.
down. It's opposite of a pyramid. It's upside
Yeah.
down, and it all goes in to his mouth.
Yeah, I got a food beer bong. And
It's a food pyramid.
yeah. And that's why I need so much wheat. That's where the beer comes in.
Yeah, exactly.
right.
Yeah, they don't. Scientists don't know which came first, beer or bread. They
You're
It's
doing
true.
You're doing the alcoholic version of that Christian woman doing the monster beverage. And if you turn the food pyramid upside down, it's a funnel for beer.
yeah.
I love that video.
Yeah, I barely had, what I'm trying to say is I barely had anything to drink, and I am supremely hungover.
Right. Is that what the shades are for?
The shades are for, I've been wearing these all day. Andrew made me get out of bed and go thrifting, and ooh, brother, I wanted to die. I wanted to die the whole time. Also, we were at a thrift store in Portland, Oregon.
So it was
where
empty, barren.
there were so many clothes, Griff. The problem is that I'm so big that all of the clothes at the thrift store look like children's clothes.
Okay.
So I just got to feel like a big hungover giant stomping around this stupid small city where everyone is beautiful and fitted out. We saw a fitted out postman today.
What?
Yeah. He was delivering more than packages. He was delivering a fucking drip.
Yeah, dude. He was serving his community and serving cunt. It was fucking awesome.
I guess that makes sense because like if every hipster goes to Portland, eventually they will go to a thrift store. So I guess like that is the final like destination for clothing is a Portland thrift store. Like that's where it goes to retire. That's the Florida of clothing,
Of vintage
second life.
clothing.
No. I think it's a step further. It's not the Florida. It's the Valhalla of
Yeah.
clothing. This
The
is
after
where-
afterlife.
Yeah. All these clothes died a hero's warrior's death. They-
And when the dripped out postman is done with them, he'll put them in a little boat, send it on the river, and then shoot it with the flaming arrow, never to be worn again.
Flaming Arrow is the name of the bisexual girl who's going to buy it at the Buffalo Exchange.
and by a warrior's death, I mean having beer spilled on it at a pavement concert.
Oh man, this place is awesome, but I feel like I'm not cool enough to live here anymore. You know, like there was a time where I felt like I was dripped out. I was cool enough. I was sick as hell enough. But now I can't even drink a measly 16 shots and keep up anymore.
Yeah.
I think I'm not meant for this world. We went to a city called Salem, Oregon.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
Is Oregon just cities that are named after other cities?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's Hollywood, Oregon. There's Los Angeles, Oregon. There's Seattle, Oregon.
Yeah.
And then there's Portland, Maine, Oregon, which I feel like is really fun.
Las Vegas, Oregon, Orland.
And then there's my failing Oregon.
Which is the name of the bar that you guys went to.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that the only Cracker Barrel in Maine closed down like
What?
2 days ago?
Where
Yeah, there's one Cracker Barrel in Maine and it closed down.
where are they gonna go?
I don't know, but I've immediately chosen to blame it on Trump. I don't know
Yeah.
how, but I know it's his fault.
Where are people going to get their kitschy bricker? Where are people going to get that like wooden triangle game with the pegs that you jump to try to eliminate until one peg?
Only ever gotten down to 3. It's so my new job has me writing articles every single day about the current climate, which makes me want to kill myself. So sometimes I'll throw in a fun one, like the Cracker Barrel article, and I was the full fugue state writing it because it was my 3rd article of the day, and I was like, this Cracker Barrel closed down. It rocked its last wooden chair. It honkied its last honk. Like, stream of consciousness, the dumbest things you've ever read in your entire life. Oh man, you guys like Cracker Barrel?
No.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
We're divisive. You said yeah. I said no. I hate it. I hate Cracker Barrel. I hate Cracker.
Like the store. attached
Well,
to it.
I think that's fine. The problem is that to me, Cracker Barrel feels like what if Disneyland tried to make a Waffle House. It's too like a place to go. You know?
What if Disneyland tried to make a plantation?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which was kind of not far. Yeah, fucking Disneyland, Alabama. No, the reason I say I do like it is because literally a conversation we had yesterday, Mondo, driving to Salem, which is like there are places that I know are bad that I ate in my youth that just hold. I know they're bad.
Yeah.
But growing up poor, you have these like middle class fancy things that you're like, oh my gosh, and so they hold a special place in my heart. And Cracker Barrel is one of those. Cracker Barrel is like special breakfast day with the fam.
Cracker Barrel is what we were forced to eat on the way to Orlando for like family road trips for me.
Sure, yeah, it's very road trip food. That is
Yeah,
100%.
it just reminds me of like getting yelled at by my dad and like bubblegum cigarettes.
What? Okay. Let me peel you off one of these, and one of these is a question. What restaurant do you think the most kids have been spanked at? Does that you know what I'm saying? What restaurant?
Yes.
What restaurant attracts the most rowdy children, and / that would have parents that would give them a swat? So
Burger King, any Burger King with a play place. Burger King is the official restaurant of a fucking divorced child drop off. That's
Mondo,
Knock that-
Mondo, why are you reading from a book that just says "My Memoir" spelled incorrectly on the front?
yeah, my memories, my memoir, my memo.
knock that paper crayon off your damn head, kid.
Yeah, dude. But Burger King is the official burger spot of a child of custody handoffs. But it's also like I've been spanked at a Burger King, and I know most people that I grew up with have been spanked at a Burger King before. And the worst part, there's nothing worse than getting spanked at a place that can't even make good food.
Yeah, that's the fucking insult to injury. That's like the second indignity.
I got whoppered at Burger King. I think you're right. I think it's Burger King.
Griff really on a fucking streak for episode title names. Let's just
Getting whoppered at Burger King.
getting whoppered at Burger King. Oh man! And then when you're a teenager and you're making out outside the Burger King, you're getting whoppy, whoppy toppy.
All right, let's start this fucking podcast. Let's fucking go.
In Europe, they call it a Royale with cum.
Welcome to the only relationship advice show guaranteed to ruin your relationship. It's boyfriend material.
Yes, sir.
I am the barely hanging it together, the loose skin and failing organs of Armando Torres. And joining me as always, we have
Optimus Prime. No, we have Andrew Rosas, whose voice is on the fucking ropes. It's been, it started like losing it a couple days ago, and I didn't fully lose it, and it actually is coming back. It was worse yesterday, but I've still got this nice rasp.
Nice.
Yeah, it doesn't help that every day we're also yelling for like 30 minutes at a time at a group of people.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
And of course, we also have.
Griff, your boyfriend, who's trying to learn how to smoke cigarettes again, so that when I'm in the black and white pictures in the bread line, I look super cool.
I know this was a joke. I know this is a joke, but are you actually smoking cigarettes again?
No, I'm not cool enough to smoke cigarettes again. I did buy a Geek Bar today and almost threw up.
What? What do you mean?
It's too called a cigarette. Okay, is that a Pulse?
Nope. It's a Geek
Okay, here's
Bar.
the thing. I'm gonna blow your titties off when you get here because I bought something called a Geek Bar Pulse, and it has planets and comets on the side of
wait.
it, and it gets it's like hyper concentrated.
Yes.
So like you can do a normal pull or you can do the pulse pull, and I didn't see that there wasn't an on and off switch. It's a on normal pulse switch. So when I took the first hit, I was driving and I almost died. I'm still trying to do my get addicted to nicotine so I can quit, so I can call Armando a bitch to his face video.
Yeah.
But again, I don't, the nicotine will not take root in my body.
You might be immune.
Yeah.
I think I'm immune to nicotine. You know what I'm not immune to, though? Cookies.
Yeah.
I ate an entire pack of Toll House cookies this week.
Yeah, that's what's
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. So
Did you make them yourself
no.
and then eat them?
No, I ate them raw.
Yep. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Did you know that? Did you know that a fascist was inaugurated 6 days ago? I ate a tub of raw cookie dough. Okay,
Yeah.
I have to do. It's the little things that keep me from being on the news.
Well, here's a fun fact that a lot of people
Fair.
don't know.
Valid.
Here's a fun fact that a lot of people don't know is that if you eat an entire tub of Toll House cookies and follow it up with a cup of hot water, it bakes them in your tummy.
That's true.
You can
Yeah.
steam them.
That's how I die. It just expands like rice in a pigeon's stomach.
I am the
Yeah,
king.
and then you fucking pop like a fucking crescent roll thing.
You pop like a different tub of their like the
Yeah.
biscuit dough
Their
shit.
product, yeah.
Yeah. I'm the king of cooking it in my tummy. I like to. I'll do stuff like I'll get a like a baguette and then some like Italian meats and cheese, and I'll eat them separately and make the sandwich in my tummy.
You're saving calories by not having sauce.
Yeah. Well, I have the sauce too. I just have a straw in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, he has a squirt bottle. He has a fucking like sports bottle, like squirt bottle. So he just like right in the mouth.
Speaking of squirt,
And we were. Keep going.
I went to this. There's like a vintage store next to where I live, and I went over there, and they had just a bunch of random, and not in one spot, just throughout the store, random bottles of squirt soda, like glass bottles that just said squirt on them.
Okay. I thought you were talking about we got to put a towel down.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the lady who owned the store was active. No, it was just like I'd be like, oh wow, look at these figurines. Oh my god, I had these kind of racist little figurines of black boys playing instruments in the fields when I was a kid. That's a real thing that I saw there that I did have when I was a kid. And then just next to it, just like a green glass bottle that just says "squirt" on it.
Yeah.
And that was the amount of self-control it took in me not to buy one of those bottles and go ha ha hee hee and show it to you.
Why didn't you?
Have you never had squirt before?
No.
Have
Well,
you never
What?
have you never
Well.
felt it running down your chin?
like wait. I'm sorry, Armando. Run that back. Yes,
Yeah. Have you never had squirt before?
Like from the PepsiCo company or like
Yes.
no.
Yeah, I squirt was a part of my childhood. I squirted all over the place. We used to go to the pool and they had squirt, and man, there is nothing more refreshing on a hot day than just a nice squirt.
Yeah, just really getting blasted. Right in the face.
I actually genuinely do. I love squirt. It was my favorite soda, and I never connected it to the gross word until now.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It is. No, it's funny. It's great. It'd be like if my entire childhood I grew up drinking this like awesome grapefruit carbonated beverage soda. And then I was like, damn, have you guys ever tried Bust? Oh, wow.
It's funny that you say that. There is a German energy drink called Bussy.
No. What?
That's not a bit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my God.
And there's also Balls.
Oh, Balls I wouldn't try. Bussy I like, though. They have one
Yeah.
flavor that I like, VCR cleaner. It's, oof.
Oh, it's so good.
They
Yeah.
also have Pussy.
Once you pop her, you can't stop her.
Pussy is
Very
a
good.
carbonated energy drink produced by Pussy Drinks Limited in the UK.
All right, bruv. We can finally get some pussy, yeah? In it.
God, Jesus Christ, I hate Europe so much.
Gonna meet a fit bird with ace pins and get some pussy, yeah?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have a cigarette. That's what we call them here.
That's what we call them. No other word.
No other word for them. All right.
Pass the bussy.
Maybe it was a snack. Hold on. I have to find it. You guys keep talking.
I mean, it is.
But the Pussy energy drink, that's real.
Yeah, it's called the passion fruit Doritos.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm surprised that they called the energy drink a pussy because, like, while it is true that pussy does energize me to go through most of my day, once I quench my thirst for pussy,
Right.
I just want to take a little nap, you know?
With a little squirt.
Yeah. Pussy shouldn't be an energy drink. It should be like a chamomile tea drink.
A sedative.
Yeah.
Yeah, sedative.
Yeah,
Also,
that sleepy time tea bear. He is fresh out of nut. That guy. There's a reason he looks so cozy in that chair because that bear be busting.
What is this show?
What
I
is
did
this
to
fucking
us.
show? I know,
right,
you
all
did.
right, all right.
I did this to us. Bussy is a Italian snack.
Mamma mia.
All right, are you bussies ready to help some people?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got our first
Absolutely.
question.
Let's go.
Dear boyfriends, my long distance partner and I only get to see each other for under a week at a time, quarterly at most, and we've run into a pretty big issue. We don't know how to sleep together. Not like we can't smash, but we're both very bad at partner sleeping. He's a side sleeper who uses a body pillow. He rolls over a lot. He runs hot. He's a blanket thief, and he's approximately the size of a Canadian moose. So he takes up a lot of real estate in even a queen-size bed. I also usually sleep on my side with a body pillow, and I rotisserie chicken a lot, but I'm no longer a blanket thief. I don't run hot, and I'm regular-sized. When it's time to sleep, he decuddles me and rolls over to hug my body pillow. I want to cuddle him so bad, but it makes me have trouble sleeping, even though I know we'd immediately get too hot and we both want to roll over. Instead, I just lie there, freezing, being jealous of that bitch-ass pillow, and by the time his last day rolls around, I'm running on fumes. How do you learn to sleep with a partner, and how do I speedrun that learning so that we can maximize our cuddle time and awake time during our rare visits? Thanks. Snuggle starved in St. Paul.
Wow, what a question. And this is the real deal stuff. Kayla put out a call for in relationship questions because we've been having a run of like, how do I meet person to date? And now this is some real rubber meets the road shit.
Yes.
For interior relationship stuff. And honestly, frankly, an amazing question because this is make or break stuff right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is like learning to sleep with a partner, and I mean like not fuck. I'm talking about to sleep with a partner is instrumental. This is pivotal things you have to figure out.
Let me hit you with one of these.
Peel me off one of them.
Peel you off one of this. I think that we've gotten too comfortable with people in relationships. All right, this day and age, we encourage people to sleep together. We encourage people to share a bed. When I went home for the holidays to my mom's house, it wasn't even a question that me and my partner would be sharing a bed together. Here's what I'm advocating for. Let's go back to the 50s in this case and only this case and no other cases. Let's go back to the fucking I Love Lucy era where even a married couple couldn't share a bed together. Two twin beds at separate sides of the room that you push together once a year for only making procreation.
Yeah. Mondo, I couldn't agree with you more. Separate beds for sleeping, one bed for fucking. It's just
the hotel method.
Hotel rules, yeah.
Yeah.
When you get a double room with two queens and you got the sleep bed and the eat bed.
Yeah. And then you don't have to put a towel down.
No. And if you're asking, well, which one is the fuck bed? It's the eat bed. I'm eating a lot of stuff.
It's just the filth bed. It's just the filth bed.
Yeah, call it the squirt bed.
Oh, God.
That bed, I can put my outside clothes on.
I don't respect that bed, bro. I'm in that bed with Tim's on, dude. Fuck that bed.
You fucking like a dog fart porn star.
Yes, bro.
Tim's
Open
on
my
it.
suitcase on
Yeah,
that bed.
dude. When I check out, I piss on that shit, bro. Fuck that bed. Dude, I cannot advocate enough for the. I know we've moved on to this, but I cannot advocate enough for getting a double bedroom so that you can have one dirty bed and one sleeping bed.
That is the way. I think that's the relationship saver.
Yo, yeah. Okay, look, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. This is not a solution that most people, the three of us included, could ever afford. But I was listening to, I think it was Dan Harmon of Community fame, talk on his show about what he was going to do. Was he bought a house with enough rooms so that he and his wife could each have their own bedroom. And then they had a shared bedroom, a third room in which they slept together and like had sex and, whatever. Yeah. But the big thing was that third bedroom was only for their shared joint time together. No like clothes on the floor. No like, oh, I left my comic book, my laptop here or whatever. No like vaping, whatever the fuck. Just like a room there where you don't sleep together every single night. You sleep together most nights. And now, okay, to get back to the question at hand, I realized that you asked, how do I sleep with my partner? And our reaction to that was, fucking don't, dude. Don't. Fuck that.
Don't, dude.
Okay. I have a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I've not had this issue recently, but I have had this issue before.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I would suggest. You're going to want multiple blankets, not like comforters, not sheets, blankets. You're going to get like, if you have a full-size bed, you're going to want a queen-size blanket. You see where I'm going with this?
Yep.
Mm-hmm, so like, you're going to go to like wherever you buy your blankets at, and you're going to get 2 of them. And when you go to bed, you each get your own blanket,
mm-hmm.
and you don't sleep under a comforter, you sleep under a sheet.
Mm-hmm.
The sheet provides the closeness that you want. The blankets prevent blanket thievery.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
While also you get to maintain the level of warmth that you prefer in your sleeping situation, and all of the tussling and tossing and turning doesn't prevent you from being the level of warm that you want to be. And also, at some point, it does give you something to hold on to if your pillow is stolen as you're trying to become your partner's pillow, and you can get that, boyfriend stealing bitch out of there.
Yeah. Stab
Also,
that pillow.
Put that pillow away. Kick it out of the room when your boyfriend comes over. You're the body pillow. Show it who's boss.
Yeah, you're getting dumbed by this body pillow.
You're getting cucked by this body pillow, dude.
I forget what my partner called this method that you're talking about. I think it was like the Swedish method or something. Stockholm, I don't know. Fucking some weird, dumb bullshit.
Stockholm sleeping?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Where you start to relate to the body pillow more and more.
Sleeping by proxy.
But yeah, we do that where and we have in the past where we've had two different blankets, one comforter for them and one blanket for me. I run hot as hell, boy, so I generally like to sleep just under a sheet, even when it's pretty cold out, and so that's why we started doing it. But we have that little bit. I'm gonna say this. I'm a big guy. All right. I'm a huge man. And
word?
so
What?
Andrew's he's a regular sized dude, and Griff, you're like well, you're the same size as one of those toys you were talking about that you saw at the thrift store. The ones that make you go, "Ooh, we should leave." One of them little porcelain boys. So you guys might
I
not
can't believe you're calling me a lawn jockey.
Wow.
Not in those words. I don't know if either of you has had this problem before, but like I'm a big guy, and so a queen size bed is not as much space as you think it is. Like it's a real comfortable sleep when I'm just by myself, but sharing a queen size bed with my partner is it's a little bit difficult. It sucks. It's hard to do, and so. We fight over it in our sleep. Not awake fight. We both go to bed, and then in our slumbers, in our sleeps, our sleep selves, shouts out Severance type shit. We fight over space in the bed, and then that's you just have to go in. Basically, what I'm saying is you should work out. You should get real strong, muscle memory, go for the throat, push him off the bed to the other side, and reclaim your space.
Yeah.
You should just Armando, why don't you just have your partner sleep on your tummy like a baby?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Problem solved.
I'm a mommy otter, and
Yeah. Have you seen that scene in Jurassic Park where Sam Neill leans on the Triceratops that's like lying over on it, where he's just it's like that. I agree with this. I think this is a fantastic plan.
to fight your partner. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's airtight. No, I was gonna say truly, I cannot stress this enough, and most places don't have room for it. But I cannot tell you what a quality of life upgrade a king size bed is.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
It is so fucking elite, Lex. I'm a singleman.
Yeah.
I sleep in it alone.
Yeah.
And it is
Every night.
the best every night. And it is the best.
Dude.
And when I did have a partner and when I was in a relationship, it was the best because
Even better.
it was even better because you can, with that much real estate, you truly can dial in whatever you want. Like the bed becomes just the matrix construct of infinite possibilities.
Well,
because you can spend time. You can spend one side of the bed can be like for cuddling and everything like that, and then you roll over and have like basically a whole other queen size bed on the other side, and you like have to pack a canteen and a tent and go trekking across to the other side of the bed to sleep where you're gonna sleep. And because it's memory foam, tossing and turning, it doesn't like wake the other person up. Beautiful, amazing.
This is a good strat actually, and it might be the best investment in the long run.
Yeah, it certainly
It
can.
is.
And if you're looking for a bed that fits you, might we suggest? You fucking thought, you dumbass.
You thought.
Dumbass.
We should call them.
We should call them. We should call them. We should call. Helix.
I should call Helix. I got to sleep on a California king with my tiny girlfriend recently, and I felt bad. It felt like selfish. I in that moment I realized I could never be the mega wealthy because I was just like, this belongs to the Bucket family. Like there should be 4 grandparents sleeping at
Right.
Yeah, right.
and room for like the rest of the family. Quite honestly, a California king bed is like it's comical. It's the most American thing. You can only call it California king, which is ironic because I feel like they're the size of every bedroom in California. That's what they pad the cells with.
What's the thick of that 30 Rock joke? I sleep on a California Kong, which is 2 California Kings taped together with gorilla leather.
I love that you realize the housing crisis by just sleeping in a real big bed. Andrew's tapped into something that, and I don't. No. I'm not going to go off the rails here. This is genuine.
Gorilla leather?
This is genuine. I think that one of the pitfalls that a lot of couples fall into, and that you might be hurting right now, is unrealistic expectations of what sleeping with a partner is like. I had a long distance relationship for quite a while. And so my partner would come over for also about a week and a half at a time, quarterly. And sleeping in the same bed again was incredible, but also sucked dick and ass because both of us were unable to get comfortable. And the fact is that when you sleep and there's now a second person in your bed moving, your body wakes up because it's not used to that. So you are not having enough time to adjust to the person that is sleeping in your bed that is not you. You're never going, you don't have enough time in that week to get comfortable with that movement and with that stuff. And the second part, the part about unrealistic expectations, is that I don't think, and maybe I'm wrong, I'm willing to be wrong if either of you can prove me wrong, I don't think anyone falls asleep every night cuddling each other. I cuddle my partner for maybe 15 minutes, and then once it's time to fall asleep, I turn around and I go to bed.
Correct.
Really?
I mean, I have fallen asleep. I have last relationship I was in, occasionally would fall asleep. Like,
I'm not saying never. I'm just saying not every night.
No, I'm like a sloth. I'm like a koala. I gotta be holding on to something or I can't sleep. And it's usually whoever's next to me. But I've also like had a series of like cold partners, and I throw off a lot of heat. So it's never been like an issue. So I feel like unless that becomes an issue, then maybe.
Well, that is a huge.
Like if I was with another person who ran hot, that would probably suck.
Yeah, that is the issue that me and my partner have. Not even issue, because it's never been an actual problem. Is that my partner is very cold until they start sleeping, and then suddenly they become a blistering 200 degrees. Yeah.
It's because all their brain power during the day is spent keeping the heat within. And when they relax it just a little bit, the body's like, all right, we gotta get the shit out of here.
Right.
Let's go.
Dude, it's fucking
mode,
my
go.
partner. This is gonna be for like 15 people who listen to this. My partner is fucking Karlak, and the eternal flame is overheating.
You gotta find the fucking coins so you can cuddle at night.
Andrew doesn't get this at all. Baldur's Gate.
Andrew didn't play Baldur's Gate.
Nah. I did. But I mean, ladies be cold. The ladies be cold. And ladies be cold. I'll tell you this right now. As a bit, I had an ex who would, as a bit in bed, you know what I'm about to say, Armando.
Yeah.
I had an ex who as a bit, as like, he isn't this funny, would put her icy feet up against my flanks.
No.
Up against his back.
Like my back flanks against the sides, and it was hell.
You're allowed.
I never once thought it was funny.
To what? Hold on. Allowed to what? No.
Griff, I would never dream of that, but it's very funny what you're doing.
I would never dream of it. I mean, I literally did dream of it when she did it, but
it fluttered past.
The intrusive thought bubbled up.
That is the worst. I had a partner who had an entire like ice lower body from like thigh down was just daggers of icicles to the point where we had to sit down and have a conversation where I was like, you cannot get in the bed without at least socks. Like I've never felt cold radiate off of someone. I didn't know cold could radiate off of someone's body. It was
Right.
like, it was insane. It was like I would get touched by this cold, freezing limb, and like the impact of it, I could feel myself taking frost damage for like the next 30 seconds. Like I was like, it feels like it's still there, just like
You watch your little health bar just kind of like tick down
Tick a
ever
little
so
bit,
much,
yeah.
ever so much. Yeah. Because see, I am more than happy to be the hot water bottle. I'm more than happy to like. It's like one of my mini services is like, hey, why don't you put your hands under my butt
yeah.
because it's real warm down there.
But
you
you
can
gotta
like warm them up.
communicate that.
Correct. And I'm wearing like boxer briefs or whatever.
Yeah.
Like there's some
I gotta
can't
be
spring that on
warned.
it. Yeah, you can't spring that on a guy.
Because reflexes.
It was painful and shocking and never once funny.
No.
No, it's never funny. If that would deteriorate my relationship faster than anything else.
Yeah, every single time that they did that, I would it would like visibly move the breakup meter further. That's insane.
I'm blinking red.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm about to shift into the second phase of the boss mode. We're like, oh, I beat him. Wrong. Dun 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 dun, and more of me comes out of the ground. Yeah.
I do like your glowing red flanks to denote that that's your weak point, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, caller, yeah, you're gonna need to figure out how to equitably sleep. And the problem is the thing you're having is also the thing that Mondo was describing, which is like not having an actual enough time to figure out your game.
Yeah.
Because like what we're talking about is like a team hiring a new offensive coordinator every game.
Yeah.
And it's like, we can't do this. It's a whole system. It brings in a whole team. Like there's like, we can't learn the systems don't translate.
So here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to open up this relationship. And hear me out. Hear me out. You're going to have very particular boundaries. First of all, both of you are only allowed to date somebody with the exact same dimensions as you. And I mean everything. Height, weight, size, even body temperature, honestly. You really got to get your partner's exact double. Now, there's not going to be any sex involved in this at all. You are not going to fuck the other person at all. But leading up to the week that you spend together, you are going to get together, each of you, with your respective partner's body double, and they are going to sleep in your bed for 2 months leading up to...
That is a long roadway.
Yeah. If you have the extra money, I would suggest getting 2 iPads and strapping it to their face so that you can FaceTime each other as you sleep, effectively turning them into a surrogate. Now, you may be asking, isn't this extremely disrespectful and rude to the people that you'll be bringing into your relationship? And yeah, but
Without question.
But as we already previously mentioned with the California King, there's a housing crisis, so they'll be happy to do it.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do. You're going to basically, it's like walking with the weighted stuff. You're going to get used to it. You're going to have that happen, and that way, you can get used to it. Now you're
taking off your weighted armor.
Yes.
And now you can,
Yes.
Withstand the heat.
Yeah.
And now there's the second problem of your partner wanting to cuddle the body pillow. This one is extraordinarily easy. You're going to want to get pajamas that are basically just a giant pillowcase, and you're going to become the body pillow.
Yes.
And that's it. Boom, there you go. Problem solved.
Yeah. I think we nailed this first.
Yeah, this one was
guys.
catch and shoot 3 from behind the line. Like absolutely.
All
Easy.
right. And I hope that helps. We've got another question this week. Hi, boyfriends. I have a wife that I love very much. Salt of the
Talk
earth.
about it.
Salt of the earth. The greatest person ever. We're going to be together forever. They really did. By the way, I'm not exaggerating. This is how it was written.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Salt of the earth, greatest person ever. We're going to be together forever. Griff will never know love like that. What the fuck?
Whoa, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Which is why I need your help to fix a horrible problem. She likes to take the hand towels that hang on the front of the oven door and uses them to wipe down counters. So I will frequently...
A visual bit no one can see. But Griff literally did the exact same winding up like I'm gonna punch you gesture from the last question.
So I'll frequently...
There is something very fun.
So I will frequently wash my hands and go to dry them on the towel, only to pull them away and see them covered in coffee grounds, olive oil, rice, etc. She thinks that's what the hand towels that hang on the oven are for. My best friend also agrees with her. Is it just me? Am I wrong? That's never happened before, so I can't I can't think that it's starting now. How do I fix this problem that she doesn't even think about? Thank you for your time.
Look, caller. I'm gonna reason with you. It's not your fault that you were raised middle to upper middle class. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that you were that you were Burger King Whoppers into never touching any dangling towel your entire life. I see a towel in the kitchen, I'm not touching it. I see a towel hanging in a bathroom, I'm not touching it. I assume all towels are decorative until I see the owner of that home interact with that towel. I'm looking for napkins. I'm looking for paper towels. I'll use a Kleenex. I will go to my car and I will get those disgusting fast food napkins out of my gun box before I will use a dangling towel in someone's house. That is insane. And I say this as someone who is now dating someone who uses the fucking decorative towels hanging out of the oven in the kitchen. So you know what I had to do was I just swapped those out with towels that could be used.
Yeah, decoy towels.
But then,
Decoy towels.
but then they stop. Then you stop having the pretty towels.
So what I do is I use how do I say this? Mind games. Or I buy towels that I know she's gonna enjoy and think are very pretty. And I put that one in the middle, and then I put two ugly, disgusting, nasty towels on the side of that towel that she will then grab instead of using the cute, pretty towel that I got at the MoMA for $50 that that has cats dressed like Edo period samurais on them.
This is like
not meant to be wet.
This is like fighter jets when there are missiles approaching them. They release chaff to like intercept the missiles. They release like a bunch of like fireworks and heat stuff so the missiles hit the fucking thing. This is what you're doing with towels.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, here's some fucking towel chaff
That's not
to catch those wet hands.
This is not a bit.
No, I know. Okay, for those of you at home, Griff is walking to her kitchen, to her oven, presumably, to get we're about to get, I think, a visual demonstration of the different types of towels, one decorative and one functional. Let's see.
All right.
We're now here.
I love this. We have a social clip now.
We're now here on the 15th hole, and Griff has shown us one towel.
All right.
Very nice.
Look at that.
Got a little pattern on it. There we go. Very nice.
Oh,
Yeah, that is the white one. That is not the decorative towel. That is the used towel.
Yeah, that belongs in a fucking barnyard.
When I bought it, it literally said bar towel.
Yep.
Yes, that is a bar
this is
towel.
A Law and Order SVU casted. Yeah, he was in here about a week ago. Towel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Someone's cleaning Someone's cleaning the world's driest glass with that. Like, buddy, it's clean. I know you've done 40 takes of this, So that glass is dry.
That glass is dry, and the coffee cups the cops are holding are empty.
Empty.
Yeah. Look, here's the thing. I also grew up getting exchanged at a Burger King, like a Facebook Marketplace transaction. So I didn't have decorative towels growing up. That was never really a thing. You could just kind of wipe your hands on anything, really, in my household. I didn't have any of that, and I think I may have talked about this on the show before. When I was about 18 years old, I had a girlfriend. I had a girlfriend that I had been dating for a couple of months, who invited me over to her mother's home. And when I went to her mother's home, I used the restroom and I washed my hands, and I used the towel that was hanging up right next to the sink to dry my hands. And then I was screamed at for using the towel that was hanging next to the sink in the bathroom for wiping my hands. How dare I do that? Those towels are just for decoration.
Yeah. What are you, raising the barn?
Yes. Well, no. I was raised in the LA equivalent of a barn, which was a crack house. I was raised in...
He was raised in a liquor barn.
Yes.
The drive-through liquor stores. Yeah.
My father almost got into a physical altercation with my uncle because for years, anytime we would have a family gathering, instead of using the holiday or seasonally coordinated colored paper towel napkins that my father left out in the bathroom for people to dry their hands with, he would grab the decorative towels that were very clearly not meant to ever absorb anything and dry his grubby little hands on them. And they almost got into blows, physical altercation over these towels. That is what I grew up with.
Hold on, we need one for the fucking for the thumbnail.
So I it is ingrained in me. Like, I don't know how you teach someone that without being like, listen, people have died about this.
Yeah.
Families have been ruined.
People have been
this.
shot because they used the wrong towel. And after I shot them, I used the bullshit
Towel to soak up the blood.
bar towel, to soak up the blood, not a decorative one. I don't understand the concept of a fucking decorative towel. I don't get it. Why would you have something literally meant to be utilitarian as a decorative piece?
Hey, brother, I get it. I think it is also stupid. However, it is just a thing people do.
But why?
And I think I truly think it is a bit of sort of leftover decorum from for more civilized days. It seems to probably have its origins in like New England or something, in the Connecticuts of the world, where it's like, oh, you have, but then also feels very Southern to me too, because I feel like
mad Southern.
Because my grandmother, who's a very Southern lady, has had decorative towels that we weren't to use. We were to use a different hand drying towel.
We used to I think we just used to have like better lives.
Sure.
Again, when I was in the squirt store the other day,
my bed.
Sorry, no. I found this thing, and me and my girlfriend were like, we don't know what this is. I thought it looked like a copper tortilla, like a tortilla flipper. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
you know how you buy those like tortilla machines?
The press?
That a tortilla press. It wasn't that. It was made out of copper, and it was way too like thin and lightweight. So the owner comes over, and I'm like, do you know what this is? And she goes, oh, it's a silent butler. What it is she was like, back when people used to smoke in the house, the butler would walk around with it and collect people's ashes in it, and it closed it so there wasn't like a smoke scent in the house. And she was like, yeah, we just used to have, I don't remember the word she used, but basically she was like, this country used to vibe and it doesn't vibe anymore.
Yeah, she's right.
And I was like, that's so fucking classy. Like, what the fuck? Just like, oh, it's like, it was so cool looking too. Like, oh, it was so cool looking. But yeah, this country used to fuck, and now it's like several months behind on all of its payments.
I
Yeah.
I don't.
We're the cash for gold country now. We're fucked. We are fucked.
We're the rent to own company, but by the time you pay for it, you could have had 4.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. I do think about that all the time, though. Speaking of smoking and like silent butlers and shit and et cetera, and like smoking jackets and cool shit, whatever. I do think about that all the time, how back in like the 50s and stuff, all those movies, all those beautiful locations, all these things that you saw that looked so gorgeous just reeked like stale ass smoke because everyone's
absolutely.
smoking inside.
Oh yeah.
Well, you couldn't smell it though.
No, because you couldn't smell anything because your fucking nose was clogged with that. But every fancy house smelled like a modern day trailer park.
Yeah, and I mean, like I think I don't know if this is a hack bit, but I mean it cannot be discounted how bad the past smelled. Like modern life didn't start smelling good. I would say probably till the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Whenever Teen Spirit dropped, it's probably
Whenever Curve hit the market, whenever Curve and CK1 hit the market, they're like, oh, we need to start smelling good.
yeah. That's like every time I watch like a fucking Bridgerton or whatever, I'm just like, oh, these unwashed people making out.
Yep.
They don't know what the toothbrush is.
Nope.
They have quarterly baths.
They also are wearing 47 outfits all over one another at the same time in the summer.
Right. I love this is like that when you see these fucking like period pieces where two people are passionately, about to make love, and it's like, I'll be with you in 1 second. It takes me 40 minutes to get out of this fucking thing. It's got 70 fucking button clasps.
I need 3 handmaidens to get me out of
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Dude, the other
It's like being fucking fitted with armor. Like I feel like a fucking Iron Man having to manually take off this fucking suit.
Hold on, I gotta go into my inventory and unequip real quick. Yeah, dude. Sell. The other day, and I have to be clear, I'm not chastising Andrew and I'm not angry about this. I asked Andrew to get me a specific deodorant because I can't use some of the oil-based ones. They make like my underarms all like itchy and hurtful.
They burn
Yes,
you?
they burn like a motherfucker. Yeah, so we have to use the same ones, right? The like white powder ones. Yeah, okay. I asked Andrew to buy me one that wasn't the blue one. And so he got me one that was like low irritant, whatever. Basically like all natural, no aluminum deodorant. And motherfucker, that shit lasted for 5 minutes. And then I just started to smell again. And I was like, dude, how did people live without this?
It's a scam. I don't care what's clogging my whatever. I need it to be clogged.
Yes.
Apparently.
Now,
The only time I've ever had natural deodorant work was I did like a detox where you put fucking that Aztec healing clay, like you do a mask of it on your underarms and you just lay like a fucking football post for 20 minutes while it dries, and then you do the most painful thing ever, which is peel caked clay off of your armpits. But then the natural deodorant worked, and it worked for like 3 weeks until I ran out of the natural deodorant and used regular deodorant once, thus resetting my entire body apparently.
Yeah. You fucked up the system. No, yeah, I got you. I fucked up because I was just like, get me one that isn't the blue gel kind, and I was just like, oh yeah, Dove white powder kind, totally cool.
Yeah.
But I just got the regular deodorant, not deodorant / antiperspirant because of the aluminum and shit. Because I don't fuck with the aluminum shit. I don't fuck with antiperspirant.
Brother, I
just
do.
deodorant.
I don't care. I'll put
need
the
it.
foil under my armpits if it stops me from smelling. I don't give a fuck.
Give me fucking cesium-138, cobalt-60, highly
dude.
radioactive isotopes.
Yeah.
Just put that shit. Put those heavy metals right into my pits.
Yeah, give me the asbestos roll-on, dude. I don't care. I'd rather have a fucking Kim Jong-il sized tumor under my arms than smell bad for 5 seconds.
Absolutely. The worst thing in the world is fucking taking a shower and forgetting to put deodorant on. That is the worst. I want to die when that happens. I hate it's like A, I've wasted the shower, and B, I've embarrassed myself.
Yeah, but if you ever
I can't believe they let me drive.
if you ever do smell bad, the quickest way to solve it is go to the restroom, grab the decorative towels, wet them a little bit, and then just wipe them all over your gross, sweaty underarms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then take the little decorative soaps, which again my grandmother also had little decorative
Were
soaps.
they shell shaped?
Brother, you know they were. You know they were seashell shaped in a
They stink like shit.
in a landlocked bathroom, and they smelled like shit. But what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want, similar like we were saying earlier with rocks and an otter. You're gonna like put those. You're gonna like chuck those and store those under your pits and hold them there for a while, and then you're fine.
I don't understand this. I know I already said it. I don't understand decorative soaps either. I don't understand decorative towels. I don't understand decorative utilitarian stuff.
Look, the next thing you're going to tell me is you don't understand a decorative vase filled with those weird marbles that are flat on the bottom.
I don't understand decorative mancala. Okay, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. The one thing that I ever had, and it still felt fucking dumb as hell, is I had a decorative bong. I had a bong that somebody gave me that was so nice. I didn't feel like smoking out of it because I didn't want to get it.
Hitler one?
No. That one
the one I gave
that
you?
one, the Hitler one, I keep hidden like I'm the dude from the Watchmen TV show hiding my Klan robes. They'll find that one when I'm dead, and there will be articles about me.
Wait, is it the one I gave you?
No, although I do have, I have also not used that one yet because it looks so nice. I don't want to.
It's so nice.
I don't want to ruin it. No, I had a ceramic, beautiful piece of art bong that I got from here in Portland, Oregon, a couple years ago. And it was so gorgeous that I did not want to use it, so I kept it on my shelf as a piece of artwork. And that felt dumb. That felt stupid to me because it was a thing that I should be using. It's meant to get fucking high, dude.
But it's beautiful. And and maybe that's the purpose that it serves.
The purpose that it serves is to be used. Here's the thing. I'm a sneakerhead. I'm a clothing guy. I understand all that stuff. Shit, even this. I love Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering is one of my favorite games. I spend exorbitant amounts of money on shoes that only come around once that you can't get a second one of. On clothing that is a one-of-one piece. On Magic the Gathering cards. Select secret lair drops. I will get them and I will buy them, and then you know what I do? I fucking wear the shoes. I fucking wear the clothes. I play with the cards. I don't care how beautiful it is. It's meant to be used and I want to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree.
You.
Yeah, things that are purely decorative that have a utilitarian purpose that aren't used for those things feel like wastes to me.
Yes. Now that I've gotten that off my chest, my point is, caller, that you're fucking wrong and stupid for using these decorative towels and for getting mad at other people for using them. However, living with my partner, if my partner told me, because, you know what? Here's a great example. Andrew, you know this. We have napkins at our house that are not to be used for serious messes. We have napkins that are to be used to dot the face.
Like cloth napkins?
Yes. Yeah, when we
napkins.
have cloth napkins that are meant to be used for regular, like, I spilled some sauce, I'm going to wipe it up with the napkin too.
Yeah.
That's fine. But we have fancy, this is for a nice dinner type napkins that you are not to use for a serious mess, that you are basically only to use for minor things, basically only water, but they still get put out. And I think that's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard of. But you know why I do it? You know why I abide by it? Because it's important to my partner and I love them. So while I think you are incorrect and wrong and stupid for doing this thing, I also think that if you really care that strongly about it, you can tell your partner that hey, this is weirdly really important to me, and it's one of the only things that I actually do think is important to me. And I would really love it if you just didn't use this one towel. And in exchange, I'm going to go to Walmart or some other slightly better store.
There are none.
I know there's no ethical consumption under capitalism.
Except Costco, apparently.
Yeah, well, they're also union busting. So
you gotta have a union to bust it.
They're union squirting. Yeah, I would go to a place. I would get a 500 pack of rags, and then I would put them in a giant bucket and then put that bucket underneath the sink. So that way you can tell your partner anytime you need something, you can get it from the rag bucket. There you go.
Slop bucket.
Yes.
That's That's what my partner refers to me as, the old rag bucket.
The old rag bucket. That does sound like the grossest way to describe a diva cup.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong on
Diva
both.
cup is also a gross way to. I'd hate that. That's some fucking. That is some millennial cringe. That name.
It truly is. You're so right. Calling it a diva cup is
Diva
very
cup?
Fuck like
you.
it's
I'm
like
bleeding.
It's like girl boss your period.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Yes, bleeder.
Yes.
Yes.
Introducing
Get outta
the
here.
cunt cup.
That's better.
It is
It's
very
weirdly better,
millennial
yeah.
cringe.
I don't know. I think I don't know how much you guys are agreeing with me here, but I think utilitarian decorative
Not at all.
shit is dumb. Okay, you don't agree with me at all. That's fine.
No, not at all. That whole shelf is just utilitarian shit I've used to decorate.
I don't get it, man. If you buy an
Those are 4 candles I've never burned.
Fuck you.
I just
I
like that they have the phases of the sun on them. It's awesome.
fucking burn them. They're meant to be burnt. They're meant to be used and enjoyed. This life is finite, Griff.
Everything is transient.
Everything
First
is
of all,
transient.
They stink like shit, like old,
Oh,
old
well.
seashell soaps. They don't smell good. I was very disappointed.
okay.
I was like, oh, this is why they were on sale and discontinued. I was like, they
Oh.
look so cunty.
Dog. Sorry, I'm about to synthesize 2 concepts that we talked about in both these questions, or at least talked about earlier. That's very funny. I had a partner whose mom was a smoker, and she loved giving candles, but because she was a smoker and her sense of smell was fucked, she would give us the worst smelling candles imaginable. These things stunk like shit. And I mean, like, they were also, it was like candles that had the olfactory potency of an entire Bath and Body Works. Like, you didn't even have to light them. You could lift the, like, decorative wooden suction lid off them, open them, and be like, oh, God, it felt like I got gassed.
It's never something that smells your favorite thing that is like that potent ever. It's always the worst geranium peony candle you've ever encountered in your entire life.
Yeah, or it's like a candle from Hobby Lobby that should honestly have fucking skull and crossbones on it and be called weapons grade fucking autumn morn, and it smells like someone punched me with a fucking nutmeg fist.
It's an evil cinnamon broom.
Yeah. Smells like getting beaten by an abuelita with a fucking cinnamon broom.
That's a pre-pandemic luxury we can't have
All
anymore.
right, hold on. Let's do this. Cinnamon broom.
It's also funny because one of my favorite candles I've ever received in my entire life was from a Hobby Lobby, and I can never replace it because they only sell them at Hobby Lobbies and Christian bookstores.
That's a shame.
But if I steal,
Oh, there you go.
There's no unethical thievery under capitalism.
no, there's actually more ethical thievery.
Yeah, so I guess if you really want to have your stupid dumbass towels, you can do what Griff did and get some decoy towels that are set up that are there.
Decoy towels.
But yeah, I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart, I think the things you think are important are dumb, and I don't agree with you. And I think that I think you're not living your truest life. I think that if you really enjoyed the towels, you would fucking use them.
Yeah, this feels truly like a Goldilocks 3 Bears scenario, because I don't think I'm as extreme as Armando, but I'm definitely not fully decorative items pilled like Griff is. So this is a real. I'm the third bowl of porridge. That's just right.
You telling me you never had a room in the house you weren't allowed to go into or sit on the furniture or look
I
at?
did. That's why I have this opinion. Because it's stupid. Because we're broke. Because I slept in a futon in a kitchen at one point, and you're telling me there's a whole room of the house I can't go in.
Oh,
And it's covered in plastic.
oh yeah. My grandparents absolutely had a room that no one went into. That was like that. I mean, it was sealed like a crime scene. Like everything
Well,
was
the
covered in
furniture was
plastic.
white.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was for guests. People who hadn't had people over to their house since 1972. There's like guests. What guests? The next people that come over here are going to be coroners.
The craziest day of my life was the day they took the plastic off the white furniture, and I was like, I didn't know you could do that. I thought that's just, it was the 90s. There was just plastic furniture. Yeah. I had no idea that the plastic was optional.
That feels like taking Darth Vader's mask off. Like, that's not good.
The couch was equally textured. It was like an embroidered couch. It was sick. I put my grubby little paws all over it. They had to get rid of it.
Yes. No, I had this exact same. I'm Mexican, bro. You think I didn't have a couch covered in plastic that I was never comfortable to sit on? But you know what? It stayed clean. But at what cost? At what cost is it clean? You're not enjoying it.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I think you guys are insane.
But you know what's not insane, folks? Pledging to the Patreon for this show.
Right. Okay.
I love. We love a segue, don't we?
We
folks?
do.
Yeah.
Which you can go to patreon.com/midnightsnacktv if you want to support this show and our bullshittery and the things that we do, and to buy us decorative towels, because we are going to have some Midnight Snack boyfriend material decorative towels that we're not allowed to use.
That's actually a really
towels?
solid idea.
Can we just make like really nice towels that just embroidered on them, say if you touch these I'll fucking kill you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is like you're right. They have to be really well-made towels.
They have to be
Yeah,
tempting towels.
I mean, very tempting towels, and they say dry and die.
Yeah.
Look, don't fucking touch.
And if patreon.com/midnightsnacktv is too much for you, you can also go to www.bigoldcocksandicks.com. That'll bring you to the site as well. That's www.bigoldcocksandicks.com. Yeah, and if you want to send us a question, which by the way, we had we talked about it earlier. Griff made the call for questions, and boy, was that answered. We normally get about 4 questions a week. We got 6 questions in one day, and that day was yesterday.
Wow.
So yeah, please continue sending in questions, and as we go into Valentine's Day, if you have a Valentine's Singles Awareness Day, whatever have you, question, a February-based question, please send it to midnightsnackcontact@gmail.com, and then just put BFM or boyfriend material or BM or whatever in the subject line so we know that it is for this, and not the IRS coming and asking us for our money. So yeah, send that, go and do that. If you want to find me on social media, I'm very easy to find. I'm at Mondo Does Stuff, MANDO Does Stuff, all one word, and I'm on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, fucking Grinder. Get on there, dude. Find me. Set your location to where I am. Yeah. That's me. I've got some stuff coming up. I'm unfortunately going to be in Austin, Texas again for a while. I'll more info on that later, and you will probably see some shows pop up if you're over there in Texas. So hit me up, follow me, come hang out, come rock with me. Andrew, what do you got going on?
Folks, you can follow me on Instagram at Instagram, or I guess AndrewRosas.ig, although people seem to be leaving that platform en masse because it's part of the Meta platform, which is rapidly devolving to a fascist nightmare, as all our institutions are. It's pretty tremendous. But so follow me over there till the time being, till another thing pops up, and we all migrate over to that. But until then, Instagram.com, AndrewRosas.ig is where you can find me. Also, thank you. Wait, are the episode of The Good Girls the 2 ones that came out this month? Have you put those up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. Cool. So, yeah, there's 2 episodes of Andrew's Good Girls that we dropped this month back to back. I hope that y'all are enjoying those. I really appreciate it to the people who have subscribed to that. I should have recorded them now, and my voice is like this because I did that. You know what? I'm going to record the next month's one right now while I have this nice sultry voice. Also, big shout out to so Mondo and I are here in the Pacific Northwest doing stand-up shows currently, and we did some shows in Salem last night, and a huge shout out to Sebastian, friend of the show, fan of ours, who came out to the Salem shows and was so nice and sweet and complimentary, and wanted to give you, Griff, a shout out because he thinks you're wonderful. So shout out Sebastian. Thanks for being a fan and coming out to live stuff. We really, really appreciate it. Just want to do a shout out, and Griff, what do you got?
I am the _ indoor kid on all platforms that allow an underscore. If they don't, just take it out of there, like Blue Sky and hopefully soon Flashes, which is what Blue Sky is allegedly going to make to replace Instagram.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and okay, you can take this out if I can't plug this. I do a daily newsletter for my new 21-year-old boss about politics. So if you want a politics newsletter delivered to your inbox, written by yours truly in the snarkiest tone that you can imagine, so I don't kill myself, go to LukeBeasleyShow.com and sign up for the newsletter.
Yeah, that absolutely, we definitely can promote. You should go.
Yeah,
you should go do that. Be informed in the funniest way possible.
Yeah, that is LukeBeasley show.com. And just click on mailing lists and subscribe to that, and you will get around 7 a.m. Central Standard Time 1 to 3 articles that I wrote about the news that you missed yesterday, so you can stay on guard for whatever the fuck is coming next.
Yeah. Stay informed. Keep your head on a swivel. And
your pussy in a can. Ordering some. I found a website that ships
pussy in a can.
Yeah, the energy drink from earlier. I was closing.
All right,
tabs.
get me a.
Oh shit!
Get me a can and then send one to Andrew. We're gonna try the pussy drink.
Yeah, and I'm gonna drink it. It's gonna activate me like fucking Popeye. Ba-ba-ba-bum-ba-bum. And I'll make a bicep, but instead of American flag waving on it, it's just a dick.
No, my dick does the bicep. All right, folks. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.